On Wednesday morning, people in Gaza woke up to hundreds of Israeli airstrikes. Entire apartment blocks have been toppled. Hundreds of people are displaced, and thousands more have fled their homes. The Israeli military has beefed up its presence near Gaza, sending in additional troops and tanks. Israel says its jets have targeted and killed several Hamas intelligence leaders. Violence has also flared in the occupied West Bank, where a 26-year-old Palestinian was killed by Israeli gunfire at a refugee camp near Hebron. In Ramallah, Israeli security forces have used stun grenades to disperse Palestinian protesters. The unrest follows weeks of tension over the planned forceful eviction of Palestinians from their homes in occupied East Jerusalem. On Monday, while hundreds of people were praying, Israeli soldiers and police stormed Al-Aqsa Mosque, one of the most contested religious sites in the world.
They have no respect for prayer or religion for older young people. Any person is vulnerable and can be hit at any moment. But we are stubborn people who don't give up. We are stronger than the rockets, bullets, tanks, and aeroplanes, and God sees.
On Tuesday night, about 70 kilometers up the coast, in the Israeli cities of Tel Aviv and Beersheva, residents ran to shelters as rockets fired by Hamas and other groups lit up the sky. Most of the rockets were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome defense system. A state of emergency has been declared in the central city of Lod after protests by Palestinians escalated to full-scale riots. Lod and other towns with mixed populations have been gripped by angry demonstrations.
We must act against all of those who try to attack Israeli citizens or the state of Israel.
The violence in Lod broke out after the funeral of a Palestinian who had been killed by an Israeli settler a day earlier. The international community has appealed for an end to the unrest.
These kinds of attacks must stop. We have to protect the rights of the Palestinians within the framework of international law, of course.
The United Nations is urging Israel to avoid forced expulsions and employ maximum restraint. But UN Middle East peace envoy Tor Wenslin has warned that the situation is escalating towards a full-scale war. Natasha Hussain, TRT World.